it to me. And if I get one person that's like always sending me shit, I block him because they part of the problem.
That's true too. That's a fact. That's
You get
100%
what
a
I'm
fact.
saying? Then they part of the problem. It's probably them on a fake account doing the shit just to see if you're gonna respond. So I refuse to have somebody sitting back laughing. Look, we got them to respond. Nah, just ignore. Even if it did bother me, I ain't gonna let them know it.
Let me ask you this question. Let's get some real shit. I know everybody. We've been covering this case so intricately. Yo, Kanye showed up today to the trial. What a lot of people are saying is that what the defense was jacking, saying, "Yo, Diddy did A, B, C, and D. It don't look like that no more." By the way, supposedly the woman who some people believe is 50 Cent's baby mama, who's testifying, saying, "Yeah, he sex trafficking me too." But she admitted, she said, "Well, I was in other freak offs. One of the other freak offs she was with was supposedly with Kanye West." Ye showed up today. Ye ain't say nothing.
What you
And
mean? So how y'all get Kanye West? She never said his name.
because
Rapper and his wife. A rapper and his wife is what she said, right?
you're right. But it's by
There's only one person that fits that description. Only one couple.
it's not that. They're wholesome.
T.I. and Tiny.
Nah.
T.I. and Tiny is the only bro. Ye and Kim Kardashian ain't doing that.
It wasn't Ye and Kim Kardashian. You gotta remember, when Jane Doe, who we know is Daphne Joy, started dating Diddy, she started dating him after 2021, 2022. When did Ye start dealing with Bianca Censori? Talk about it.
That was 2020.
There you go. There you go.
2020. It was after we did the shit with him in game in Miami. So that we talking 2023, 2023, 2024.
Well, there we go.
Yeah, 2023, 2024.
There we go.
But
Wack, I can see.
I don't know, bro.
I can see your brain trying to work to say, how do I get him out of this? Now,
No, I'm just saying, like, I mean, shit, it could be, but that's her admitting.
let me
so
ask you a
that
question,
is,
Wack.
right?
All right, we not trying to connect no dots. I want to ask you a question. Because I felt, and I told my audience, I felt I wasn't in the industry no more when I'm finding out all these things that happen and I've never heard about it. When it comes to this Diddy, Cassie, or Diddy, Daphne Joy, all of this freak off shit where a man lets another man fuck his girl, have you ever heard, it don't gotta be your artist, have you ever heard about that in music? You don't gotta tell who. You don't gotta
Nah.
tell who.
Wait. I've been approached and propositioned a couple times by men that wanted to pay to have Ray J fuck their wife in front of them.
I heard you
Like
say that
50
before.
grand.
I don't.
Yeah.
I think you were trolling though. This the
No,
real
I
shit.
wasn't. No, approach come or be the got my number or see us out and to pull me to the side and to really make a proposition.
Wack. Listen, I know you're a great entertainer. Sometimes, you got, we talking about for real, for real.
For real, one dude came, he said, we got 25,000. My wife would like to have sex with your client with Ray J, because he was sitting at the table. And I said, no, I don't think he'd be interested in that. He said, well, I got 50,000 if he'll do it and let me watch. 25,000, he'll just have sex with her. 50, he'll let me watch. It's real shit. But, I mean, bro, the world we live in, anything you think is not happening is happening. Anything that you think will never happen will eventually happen. I mean, that's just, I mean, bro, think about it.
Hold on. Yo, Wack, hold on. Wait. Because
Bro,
wait,
there's
hold on.
different realms in this world, bro. Anything you think is sick and disgusting, okay, we talk about, oh man, eating a rat is nasty. You can go somewhere in the world where that's like ordering a hamburger or a fucking burrito, right?
Chat, we got 18,000 in here. Hold on. Y'all know Wack, that's my partner. But Wack done said some shit that, in his belief, there are certain people that will want to indulge into some type of situation where,
There's a community like that out there, bro. That's a fact.
yo, chat, let's get a poll going on because I think Wack might be capping. We might catch Wack in a cap. This ain't the 100 side, Wack.
Like, bro,
Wack, we got
people.
18,000 people in here, and if they say you capping, I don't know if we can believe you. Start the poll, y'all.
Bro, there's nothing in the world that you can think of that somebody's not doing.
No, I agree with you, but it gets to a certain point that it's out of bounds.
Is what?
It's out of bounds. It's too much.
No, I'm not saying it's not out of bounds. I'm saying what's not normal to us is normal to another group of people.
So let me ask you this question again. If someone told you there was a conglomerate of people who were hella talented or popular entertainers that was interested in women that would get fucked by multiple men or do any freak off activities, would you say, oh, that's cap, or would you say, I don't know?
I would say that's absolutely true.
Absolutely true. Hold on, Wack. See, you do too much. Wack, you do too much. Wack,
Hey, bro.
What do you mean absolutely true? Stop it, Wack.
Because, bro, in every group is other groups. It's more gangster shit.
Wait. Say that one more time.
It's more people in corporate America weird shit than gangster shit. Then you got the gangsters that's in the weird shit. So it's what's weird to one group is normal to another. It's just real shit.
Yo,
Bro,
chat, y'all believe this?
Hey, bro, listen. Chitlins. I think chitlins is absolutely disgusting. But if you ask your chat, how many of y'all eat chitlins? You got a bunch of them down there gonna tell you that shit's good as a motherfucker. Yeah. I think it's disgusting.
Yeah, but that's different than a freak off. Wack, that's different than a freak off.
Because, bro, we're talking about somebody eating a pig intestines. I think it's disgusting. Okay, freak off. I think, bro, you gay. What the fuck you mean? You watching a man fuck your woman while you masturbate. Nigga, that's weird as fuck. That's like, I think chitlins is disgusting, the thought of it. But you got some people that's gonna tell you, no, we love chitlins. Some people gonna say, hey, that's what I'm into. It gets me off. I brought the dude in here who told you what the request for him used to be. I brought him in on the three-way.
No. You did, but a lot of people told me like, yo, Act, that was a Wack play. Wack don't fuck with Nipsey, so he brought in a fake nigga.
I have nothing against Nipsey on my daughter's soul. I got one daughter. That man is real. What he say he got, I've read with my eyes. I've seen the video with my eyes on my daughter's soul. You ain't never heard me say I got anything against Nipsey. You can't find no clip nowhere where Nipsey ever said anything about me wrong. Ever, nowhere.
So you trying to tell me... I don't know you to be a liar. That's the thing.
On my daughter's soul, that man is real. What he say he got, I've seen.
Hey,
15
you
times.
said, hey, Wack, you said some interesting shit. I want to get into that. Cause I got into it, but I ain't gonna lie. I love this guy, and I'm scared of him a little bit. I said, so let me read what he posted. I'm a little scared of him, so I can't say too much. But you said something, and I agree with it. But I don't. You might be scared of him too, cause he the real boogeyman. Hold on, hold on. I'm gonna read it. Okay. So today, 50 Cent posted a picture of him wearing white, all white, and he said, "We're wearing white in honor of the freak offs." Now, keep in mind, Kanye showed up today and he was wearing all white.
I've
And
seen that.
hold on, and 50 said, "Damn, yay, you should have brought your dirty little wife with that grab me outfit." And he ended it. Now, here's the thing. This is what I said. I said, "Wow, I love 50. I would never want to get into it with 50 because 50 never took a loss ever in life. But it looked like 50 a little bit hurt. Because why?
All right, bro, if I was 50,
50's baby
I would
mama
be,
is trying to send these men to jail. And he's over here calling them out. You a gangster. You know what type of girl she is. You done
no,
heard the story.
I think, no, bro. I think that's why 50's hurt. I
Why?
don't think he knew.
Wait,
I
do you
don't think.
do you think 50's hurt for real?
Yeah, I do. As a man, listen. This wasn't just a chick he was with. He put a baby in this chick. I believe at one point in time he was in love with her. I think he didn't already come to grips. It is what it is. But I think what's bothering him a little bit is that he didn't know that side of her. Reading that shit is like Diddy took her.
Wait, what you mean he ain't know that side of her? He knew
I
every
don't think
side of her. He put a baby in her.
that don't mean he knew that side of her, because if he knew that side of her, I think he would have never put a baby in her.
Like what side? Are you talking about the side that she's down to, do a little, she's down to fuck with a couple of men? By the way,
Yeah, I don't think he knew that side of her, bro.
nah, 50.
And on defense, I think somebody else brought that out of her. I don't think that's who she was originally.
What you mean?
I think somebody else unlocked her after 50 stopped fucking with her and she was trying to find her way, however that was going. I think somebody unlocked her and turned her into that. And
Really?
I don't think 50 would have ever thought she was 50 ain't the type of dude to put a baby in somebody at that point of who he is, that he know get out like that. He might fuck with her, but not put a baby in her.
So you think 50's finding this shit out for the first time? No way.
Yo, yeah, I don't believe 50 knew she was on this shit that she's on. And I don't think it's two things. Either she was like that and never disclosed it to him because he was like.
Let me ask you a question. And you older than me, you my OG, you here's the thing. At times, a girl could tell you, I'm like that, but I'm only like that for you. I'm only doing this for you. I'm not doing it for no other nigga. I never did that shit before. So you start feeling good.
Hey, bro, I don't think 50 is going to allow himself to even be in a situation where other people involved. 50 ain't dumb. He know what time it is, so he wouldn't even know that side of her. He might know if she dealt with a woman before, but to this extreme, he wouldn't know it. And I don't think she was like that when she was with him. I think she got turned out after the fact.
Let me ask you a question. Why did Diddy not throw it in 50's face? Because
Because he wanted to keep it around and keep it active. The minute he does that, remember, he got a child by this woman.
mm,
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
yeah.
You know, now you gotta, you're dealing with 50 Cent, so that could lead into court, 50 seeking full custody, all kind of crazy shit.
Mm.
You get what I'm saying? So yeah, and then if Diddy got a new something going on, he don't want to jeopardize fucking it up. He got a new little freak.
So let me ask you a question. So you really think that 50 is hurt by this? You think he feel a way about it?
This is the route he took. That's the mother of his child, bro. He gonna grow up. I think it's a little. He gonna grow up to see this shit one day.
Mm. That makes sense.
Straight up. You know, he gonna grow up to see this one day, bro. So hell, bro, if I was my woman like that, and I looked up and a nigga that's looked at as an op got a hold of her and was flipping her like this,
What would you do?
nigga, listen, I wouldn't do nothing because it's like, it's what it is, but it would definitely fuck with me. It would fuck with me to a point I'd be like, damn, I never even knew you was on that shit. I had a woman that I didn't know who you was. Think about you being with a woman that you was in love with and come to find out you never knew who she was because now you saw the real side of her that another nigga brought out of her.
Wack,
In
it
your
already
same
happened.
lane.
Wack, it already happened. You preaching the choir.
Did it?
Wack, I know about them ones. Okay, go ahead.
You know about what?
I know about one of them ones. I know what you talking about.
Yeah, that'll fuck a nigga up, bro.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're a man that's listen, he ain't finna put no child in somebody, bro, that he ain't in love with. He really was in love with that woman at one point in time. So now he got to accept, and then it's Diddy. It ain't like.
Wait, you think 50 was in love with her?
Definitely.
Nah, he did put a kid in her. They went on
Put a
vacations.
kid in her, used to spend time with her. He used to always post her, shots on the beach and shit like that. Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, bro, men got to stop playing tough, my nigga. We all got a soft spot when it comes to our significant others, children, shit like that, bro. And we got egos. And I believe if it had been like a baseball player or some soccer player, cool. But the fact it was a dude in the industry that he's in, and it was Diddy, and they got their little, to the right, man. They got their little back and forth shit going on. Oh, yeah.
One thing I noticed with him, he apparently she fucked NBA players and NFL players. He never stepped to them. When she fucked Kid Cudi, he blew up his car. You can't fuck a nigga who's in the industry with me. You fuck an NBA player, basketball, whatever.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's like Scottie Pippen's wife was fucking Jordan's son. You know, it probably been with a little worse if it was Jordan, but it's even crazy that it was his son.
That was crazy.
You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, that ain't no shot at 50. But just as a man, I would expect him to be like, he handling it right. He being a good sport because he's a troll. You know what I'm saying? So he trolling himself, right?
So you don't believe that 50 is down bad?
No. I don't think he's down bad. But as a man, if you have 50 took a moment and thought about it and said, damn, what the fuck? I never seen this side of her. Like my son's mother, damn. And you reading it, bro. This is the chick they saying after round 2 or the second nigga, she threw up. And he said, oh, no, you got one more session. He just got here. Like, you got Diddy running his baby mama, bro. You get what I'm saying?
I get it. I get it.
Bro, that ain't, now this was like Vivica Fox. He wouldn't give a fuck. But let's just be real, bro. He got a real child by this woman.
Nah, he definitely did. Nah, he definitely loved
Yeah,
it.
come on, bro. Listen, your chick, whoever she may be,
Yeah.
you ain't even got no kids.
Yeah.
And if you found out, bro, that she was doing some whole other shit that you even think she was capable
Wack,
of.
I ain't gonna lie, I got a new thing. I gotta introduce you. I got a new thing.
Oh, so you're not with the other chick.
I got a new thing, Wack.
So you telling me the
Wack,
last
Wack, I got a new thing, Wack. You said, yo, once you say you telling me, I know you about to.
I mean, cause she don't seem like the type.
Huh?
She don't seem like the type.
All right, Wack, let's move past. Let's
I
move
get
past.
them confused, that because I don't be knowing if like that's the same chick who did this. I don't be knowing really who your chicks are, so I be getting confused sometimes.
No. Me,
Who was living in Texas? Who was living in Texas? Who was that?
Wack, I'm selling down. You know, that's my ex. She with her new boyfriend. He's a TikToker. You know, I'm moving on.
You talking about the lady, the one I just was talking to?
Yeah, she got a new nigga, and I'm moving on. She moving on. I'm moving on. We both moving on.
So that was already there. You found out.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like, you know, shit wasn't working. You know what I mean. Whack. I'm one of them niggas who I don't leave till they leave. So like, she left, and I'm like, all right, bet. I bless y'all. You know, now let me go do what I gotta do. You feel me?
But see, that's even different though, Act, because all right, she left. But let's say when y'all was together,
Yeah.
let's use numbers of 1 to 10, right?
Yeah.
And her, when it came to certain things, she was like a 5-6.
Okay.
And then you like, cool, because I can teach you some things, cool, right?
Yeah.
And then you look up and it's a nigga in your same lane and shit comes out and she's a 30. You like, did I even fucking know who you was? Like,
Wack, I ain't gonna lie to you. Wack, I ain't gonna lie to you. I can tell you the truth. Let me tell you this, Wack. Once I realized Shorty done like put like this. It's like Diddy. This is my theory on Diddy. You can tell me. I said Diddy was down to blow up Kid Cudi car. He was down to slap Drake when Drake was trying to sign Cassie. The moment Diddy realized that she fucked the trainer, Diddy realized that's not a bitch you could even save. That's a low class bitch. She fuck with anybody. That's pretty much what happened.
And the crazy part about it is, Cassie's probably the one teaching the trainer a few moves.
That's a fact. Holy.
Because of what Diddy taught her.
That's true. That's a fact. That's a fact. No, you're telling the truth. So for me,
I mean, you know.
So for me, you know what I mean? You know, I relinquish everything. Yo, listen, I learned an important lesson